Hey, for a reason, story time. Have you ever seen whereby a parent or a guardian went to our children's school fees to go and pay their school fees with livestock? And when I say livestock, I mean fowl, turkey, cow, sheep, even horse. Those are livestock. Have you ever seen whereby a parent or a guardian went to our children's school fees to go and pay their school fees with livestock before? If you haven't seen that before, come with me. Let's get straight into the video and let's reason into the video. Alright, so there is this particular school named Adiedo Mixed Secondary School. So it is the time whereby they are sending back children that haven't paid for their school fees. They are sending them back home to their parents that they should go and sit at home since they haven't paid for their school fees. So they send this particular girl. Back home, but the story behind this girl getting back home and the grandmother following her back to the school is so touching. The story is so emotional, and the story is so fascinating. Alright, so when the girl got back home, the girl was actually living with her grandmother. Her mother and her father was not there, so she was actually living with her grandmother. You know, her grandmother is old. Even for them to hit 3 square meal a day, the grandmother have to struggle and have to struggle for them to survive. So for them to hit 3 square meal a day, they have to struggle. Not to talk of the grandmother paying her granddaughter school fees. So the grandmother just sat down and she was thinking that, what is she going to do? How is she going to pay this her granddaughter's school fees? What is she going to do? So next thing she did was that she went to the farm, pack all her livestock, her chicken, fowl. She went to pack everything and she followed the girl back to the school. Getting back to the school, she was actually waiting for the headmaster, the principal, the whatsoever headmistress. She was waiting for them to come, and then when the headmaster finally come, she was discussing with the headmaster, telling the headmaster that her daughter is living with her, and for them to even eat 3 square meal a day, they have to struggle to survive. So she did not have any money to pay for the children, for her daughter's school fees. So this is what she have. The grandmother brought a poultry to the school just to pay for her granddaughter's school fees. You can see how determined the grandmother is. The grandmother is so determined to the point that she can do anything for her granddaughter to go to school, for her granddaughter to be educated. Now she was telling the headmaster that if you can sell this fowl, it will amount to the money or even exceed the amount of money that we are going to pay for our school fees. So you can take this livestock as the replacement for the money, or you sell the livestock to get the money to pay for our school fees. At that moment, everywhere was silent. Everybody was like, wow, this grandmother is so determined, and this story is so touching. And while they were talking, one of the chicken lay egg, and someone was like, wow. So this grandmother bring a fowl that is laying egg. She bring it to the school to come and pay for her granddaughter's school fees. For a grandmother, you know how grandmothers, how they value, how their livestock are so precious to them. For that grandmother to bring her livestock, to bring her precious livestock to come and pay for her granddaughter's school fees, definitely that grandmother, she is so determined. I mean, she is determined that her granddaughter is going to go to school. The story is so touching. When I see the story online, the story is so fascinating. At some point I was like, nah, I haven't seen this before, and this story is even it sounds somehow, but at the same time it's so emotional, because when I was reading the story on the internet, I was like, oh, this grandmother she's determined. I haven't seen someone that is so determined like her before, for her to bring her precious livestock to the school that her granddaughter must go to school. So she came to the school to go on to pay her granddaughter's school fees with livestock. Anyway, if you watch to this part, comment in the comment section. Have you seen anybody that go to their children's school fees to go and pay with livestock? If you haven't seen that before, if you have seen that before, let's know in the comment section. Anyway, hey, for a reason. And if you watch to this part, comment what you think about this video, like and share. Hey, for a reason. Subscribe to this channel. Thanks.